So today we have the Deadeye badge. I'm going to tell you guys how to use this badge, how to activate it. Easy, understandable steps. It's like a badge that's kind of similar to like Intimidator. It comes in and activates for you, but there is ways to know when you're taking a Deadeye shot or when it's a good possibility to shoot a Deadeye shot. Very, very powerful badge. Honestly, like super powerful. But some people, to some players, they know how to use it. To some players, it's like it just randomly pops up for them, and it's kind of like a defense. It's like you kind of have a shield on yourself, and you know. But there's a really good way to use this badge, and it's basically like blinders as well. Another key factor. Back on the screen, let's talk about the Deadeye badge and how this badge works in NBA 2K26. One of the best badges right now because the peer green window, it kind of makes it back to like older 2Ks, but these newer 2Ks are a little bit more advanced when it comes to contest system. And you really have to put a hand up and really have your line, you really have to be in a straight line, like with the ball. You have to be lined up with the ball, or at least your hand or your body part in the frame, like when you're playing the game, has to touch that ball, or you have to go up at the same time. Right there's a small example right there of it on screen. You see me block that shot, get the dunk. The contest system is deeper now. People don't have hands up. Deadeye is really a more it's like a more effective badge this year for sure. Let's get into it. Let's show you guys some clips of how powerful Deadeye is. First clip. We watch on screen. You're gonna see me come up here to the 3-point line, right? I do it behind the back. That's my teammate behind me, and you see both of the defenders. One's coming up, and he's late contesting. Does like a little hop, so that's an auto contest that he got. That's one shot, one window right there when you shoot a Deadeye shot in NBA 2K26. You see Deadeye pops up Hall of Fame, okay? Pay attention, because if you are a shooter, you shouldn't really go too high on shooting stats if you're just trying to be a wide open shooter, right? You catch and shoot, you don't need to go too high. But if you're trying to be a real shooter and shoot these type of shots off snatch bags when he's late contest, you see how his hands was both to his sides at his shoulders? That's an auto contest. You just running up and putting yourself in front of somebody's body does not count as a contest. Only way is if you're 7'4" and the player is like 6'3". Or you're 6'11" and the player's like 6'3". Other than that, you have to really get a good solid contest. Now, many of people are thinking like you can't contest in this game, and you really can. You just have to have positions and lineups to counteract. But nobody's willing to do that. Let's say if I went to the threes and I had 6'8", there was a 7 foot and then a 7'4". It's damn near like you have to have the same lineup or similar. Another Deadeye shot. Now look when I dribble over here to the side, and look how close he is to me. Some people won't shoot stuff like this, but he's not in a position to contest people. And you see he auto contests once again. And we get Deadeye to pop up. It's very, very key to look at players' feet, defenders' feet, and watch how close they are to you and shoot your shot like as if no one's there, just like my career. Get a comfortability doing it, because then your mind will expand and open up to that new window. The muscle memory will start to hit your brain. You'll just start to realize like, yeah, I can shoot this, or yeah, that is open. And don't get me wrong, people, I know that there's some type of contest update coming where contests will be better. And I feel like that will make the game a little bit, spanned out a little bit better. They're going to have to touch some few things, some way, somehow. Even though the gameplay is still fine to me, but they're going to have to touch something. Dunk and get into the rack, doing what we need to do. Every shot you shoot in the game as well is not going to be a Deadeye shot. Okay, look at this movement right here. Ooh. But yeah, every shot won't be a Deadeye shot. So you see how I'm working this guy, right? Giving him a few different buckets. Look at this. And you see that shot right there was not a Deadeye shot. And sometimes people will look at it and be like, whoa, damn, wasn't that supposed to be? No, the contests are very, very detailed this year. You have to make sure you're paying attention to what's a Deadeye window and what's not. Watch. Touches me. Snatch. Look at the cross. Oh, yeah. Ooh. That's it right there. No Deadeye. It was an open shot way before Deadeye could activate. Okay, so remember, Deadeye pops up on the sides. When players are more so on your sides, it'll pop up. When the player's like kind of like that snatched away and I snatched him from that far away, 9 times out of 10 the Deadeye badge will not pop up. It'll just be wide open and you'll get the shot off. So knowing the difference is very, very key, people. Like, just read the description. Jump shots taken with the defender closing out receive less of a penalty from a shot contest. So remember, you get a penalty from somebody contesting your shot. 2, you always can pay attention to people who reach a lot, because if you use adrenaline bars, your shot contest lowers. Isn't that crazy? Your block lowers, which deals with your shot contest. So now playing defense, you have to really watch out for over spamming the square button. Slight things people may not pay attention to because you're trying to just get a lane still or a my career, and then when you're going to try to contest somebody with low adrenaline bars, you don't get the best contest that you could possibly get. Something very, very sneaky 2K has not really put in there, and I'm going to express it more in my defensive tutorial, but we're really gonna have to slow that one down and break down all the details so people can understand. Now remember, Deadeye has always been a comp badge, skill badge. Why? It's not really like a bailout badge, because to take tough shots you have to have that tough mentality. It's not like how, okay, you have intimidator on a high level and all a person had to do is get close to you, and that's how it used to be back then in 2K when they had that badge, and they took it out because it was an automatic badge. It really didn't take any skill, really didn't take any work. Sometimes intimidator just made people miss crazy layups wide open or certain dunks just because a person's standing in the paint, didn't even do anything. Deadeye, you actually have to activate this badge by taking a Deadeye window shot, or just knowing when you have that Deadeye window open there. I was in stream and somebody shot a tough shot in my face and I was like, yeah, that was a Deadeye shot, because I jumped late. Look at how I cross over right here and I stop on the peak, and look where the ball is at. Look at the radius. He has long wingspan. You can tell wingspan matters as well, because it's like he wasn't so close to me and he wasn't as close as all the other auto contests that you guys have just sat here and watched with me. He wasn't as close. If you watch, just look at it, pay attention to it. Look when his hand goes up. So it's that simple. I look at it like, okay, the computer system, if a player has a taller build, longer wingspan, they're just going to make them have a stronger contest even when he's on the ground. You can see what 2K is doing ahead of time if people slow down and really sit back and be like, damn, it really is that simple. And then if somebody just wants to contest players shooting more, this is when you have to go to 6'11 locks, 6'10 lockdowns, the highest 6'9. People gonna be like, oh no, the size, or you gonna get, yeah, sometimes it can speed boost left and right past you, but this is why you use a perimeter take to move faster. The real key is having the long arms, the wingspan to contest, the width, the body size. Think about somebody in real life. If he's 7 foot and you're only like 5'11, 5'10 in real life, bro, it's going to be easier for him to block your shot. Why do you think a badge like mini marksman has to get made? Because there's some shorter players that have a tough ability to shoot over taller players, but it's not a common thing. Usually the taller player will have a better ability to block or contest their shot, and this is why they switched it around and made it this way. Oh yeah, you can have perimeter 99D. You see everybody, all these guys misleading people, making them have 99 perimeter just to have the high challenger, but the block is still low, like 80, 84. The block is better when it's in the 80s, the more height that you have. And then vert stacks on top of that too. So it's like, oh man, 2K really did a number on making sure people, if you really want to get some contests and stop this crazy offense, you're gonna have to lock in a little bit more. Right here, you see the snatch, wide open shot. But sometimes when people will look at this of how close he is to me, some people would think like, oh no, this is a Deadeye too. But no, like So I'm just trying to show you guys how thin the Deadeye layer is. He's on my side. I shoot the ball way before his late contest gets there. Yes, he late contests there, but it's not like the late contest where he's actually getting a good contest on me. The shot is still wide open. So know the difference, people. Right there, perfect contest in his grill. Challenger pops up. I didn't even have to do a jump contest right there. That was like a running towards some hands up type contest. Right here, ouch! Like, come on, bro. Right here is the beautiful Deadeye right here. I love this animation. This one is like a and one, you know. Yeah, I got you. Cause look, we do this move right here. Easy. Pull up for the jump shot. Bow, and you see me hit the ground. Auto green, baby. You gotta watch out for Deadeye this year. Very strong badge. Deadeye honestly feels like 2K16 to me. Like how Deadeye was good in 2K16. Look at the movements, people. Like, ooh, I just gotta finish it though. That's all. We just gotta finish that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like. I have more tutorials coming. Spam. I'm about to flood you guys. Like literally, I know y'all be hearing me say, but it's a real flood coming. I just been getting the video structured out. I really want to have just meaningful videos each time I drop one. Whether it's teaching y'all something, showing y'all something, crazy content, gameplay, something good, you know, meaningful. Look at this. This is the last shot right here where you'll also get Deadeye on a lot, way more. Doing the post fade shots. Auto. Hit the like, people. This was a Deadeye breakdown, man. I'll see y'all in my next video.